Hey guys, I'm at the Time Rift Arcade, co-owned by the 8-Bit Guy, the super popular YouTuber and a friend of mine, really cool guy, and he's the co-owner of Time Rift Arcade. They have added a new section of this arcade. Let me know in the comments what you think. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but boy, it is so inevitable for arcades increasingly to have this kind of thing in the arcade. There's retro arcades and pinballs, yes, that's what I go for, but there's a new addition here at Time Rift. Let me know what you think of it. Time Rift is a bargain for $12 all day, or you can pay $20 for a whole month. And it includes Electric Starship Arcade in Haltom City. And here we go, guys. They have added Claw and Cave with a duck catcher. Claw machines are so dang popular. And Asian culture has taken over America, at least American popular culture. And look, you can get those little Garfields, those are really cute. And these plushies, these little guys, very cute. Mega Minis, ooh, I like those Mario characters. Luigi. So yeah, pretty cute, I have to say, guys. Yeah, I'm all about pinball and retro arcades, but these are actually pretty neat looking. Check this out. $1 per play, chance to win that item from Games Workshop there. And we've got more claw machines over here. We've got Wonder Claw. Yeah, I actually have to admit, these are pretty enticing. I'd be pretty tempted to win a Stitch there. Yeah. Okay, guys, maybe I'm just looking at these a little more closely than I usually do. Maybe I'd be a convert. Maybe I should play some claw machines. Let me know if I should. There's Hello Kitty, those are really cute. Oh, check it, that's a funny SpongeBob. Let me know if you're gonna see the new SpongeBob movie in theaters. Yeah, claw machines are all the rage these days. Now guys, let's go look for the machine. When I first got to this arcade, I was looking for my favorite game to play because I hadn't been in here in a few months, but they took it out. You may have seen my recent video on Free Play Arlington that changed into Tokyo Station, and they now have a huge section devoted to Japanese type machines and claw machines and whatnot. Luckily, it's a small section of Time Rift, and pinball is still free play here at Time Rift. Sadly, they have taken out Baby Pac-Man, that hybrid pinball arcade game that I love so much, but at least they have Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and the very underrated Super Pac-Man. They do have two very welcome additions to the arcade. Mappy, which I love. Check out that really elaborate cabinet there, really cute. This is a fun scrolling platformer. Maybe you played Mappy Land, the console sequel on the NES, but the original Mappy is just a great game. So yeah, very welcome addition here. And the other recent addition to Time Rift Arcade is Star Wars Fall of the Empire, one of Stern's most recent machines. Really high quality stuff. Love the toys and the gameplay. Yeah, it's a good one, so definitely a welcome addition to the pinball lineup here at Time Rift. Oh, and to answer the question, no, 8-Bit Guy did not ruin their arcade. I'm not even sure whose idea it was to put in the claw machines. Anyway, arcade is still awesome. All right, guys, let me know what you think about the Claw Cave at Time Rift Arcade, what you think of claw machines in general, and how Asian culture just seems to be taking over with anime and manga, or manga if you prefer, and K-pop and all these kinds of things are so popular with young people, and how retro arcades, now a certain portion of many of them are being taken over by claw machines and the like. I would love to hear from you guys. At Time Rift, it's kind of a relatively small portion of the arcade that has these claw machines, and I get it. These things are money makers, so I don't really blame Time Rift for putting these in. I mean, you know, if that's what it takes to really be profitable, no problem. And just to appeal to the crowd. People love this stuff. So yeah, but I would love to know from you. Let me know what you think the just sort of encroachment, just the incredible, guys, in the 90s, Asian culture in the US, pop culture was so small compared to it is now. A lot of the anime, yeah, we had seen some, like Speed Racer, Astro Boy, and some movies like Akira and whatnot, but man, it has completely taken over. And if you come from it, from like Walden Books in the 90s, I worked there in the 90s, and there was very little manga, just a very small section. Now at bookstores, the manga section is bigger in most cases than the American graphic novel section. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. All right, guys, let me know what you think of all this stuff in the comments below. Now, guys, in the description of this video, I will put my full overview of the Time Rift arcade, so you can check that out. I will put a link if you want to see this entire arcade that I did a while back. All right, guys, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. We'll talk to you in another video.